guys, it's Abby from Twist Me Pretty. Here's a little screen grab of my website, twistmepretty.com. We do a lot of fashion and beauty tips over there that I don't post on YouTube, so make sure to check it out. So for today's video, we are going over the French, Dutch, waterfall, and lace braids. These are kind of the 4 basic braids you really need to know in order to move on to some harder styles. So let's start with the basic French braid. And this really is your foundation braid. So don't move on to anything else until you can really get this style down. We're going to start by gathering a section of hair near the crown and put your 2 fingers in through the section, and that will split it into 3 equal sections. So we have 3 sections here. Now take your left hand over the middle section and grab the right strand and pull it over the middle section. So we're doing a basic 3-strand braid. So we're gonna braid the other side over the middle, and this is where it becomes a French braid. So you're gonna hold all 3 sections in your left hand, and that outer section, the outer right section, in between your thumb and index finger. And then you're just gonna add a section of hair from the front to that section. So you're making that 3rd section bigger. And then you're gonna braid it over the middle section, and then transfer those 3 sections into your right hand with the outer section in between your thumb and pointer finger. And then gather a new section of hair from the front, combine it, and braid it over the middle. And then we're just going to continue this process. So all 3 strands are now in your left hand with the outer strand in between your thumb and your pointer finger. Add a new section of hair to that outer section, or that 3rd strand, however you want to see it. When I braid that 3rd strand or the outer strand over the middle, I'm really taking my fingers underneath that outer strand and pulling the middle strand underneath. It's really the same thing. You're just trying to get that 3rd strand or that outer strand over the middle section. So then you transfer all 3 sections into your right hand and add a new section of hair into the outer strand, braid it over the middle section, and just repeat this process. So I'm going to go ahead and let Mindy Gledhill sing for you, and you can follow along. Make sure that you're practicing with me. I want you to take your hair down if it's in a ponytail, brush through it, and do this with me. Okay? Okay.
Sunny California weather could not make me love you any better. Leaky faucet, creaky floor. We don't even own a bathroom door. The sofa set is nothing to be jealous of. We don't have a lot, but there's no shortage here for love. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh. All the pennies in the wishing wells, all the diamonds Tiffany's could sell, all the riches put together, all the sunny California weather could not make me love you any better. You could give me all that I request, and if you fancy, darling.
These are some of my very favorite variations on a regular French braid, so you can head on over to my hairstyle gallery to see where the tutorials are for those. Next up, we have the Dutch French braid, and as you can see, this braid kind of sits on top of the head, and what we're doing differently is we're braiding those alternating sections underneath the middle instead of over like in a regular French braid. So start it out like a regular French braid, 3 strands, and we're taking the outer strands underneath the middle section. So I just did 1 regular braid. Put all 3 strands into your left hand, holding the outer strand in your index finger and thumb. Add a new section of hair into the outer strand, and then take your right hand, grab that middle section, and pull it over. So this is essentially bringing the right strand underneath the middle. And then you're just going to repeat this process like you would in a French braid, except for you're braiding the outer strands underneath the middle. So add in a new section of hair, grab that middle strand with your finger, pull it over, transfer all 3 sections into your right hand, add in a new section to the left side, braid it underneath the middle section. And then you're just gonna repeat this process. So it is the exact same thing as a French braid, except you're braiding the alternating sections underneath the middle instead of over. And if you've noticed, when I'm on that left side, I'll take the first section with my pointer finger and my thumb, and I will grab the middle section with my middle finger and kind of like twist it over. I don't know why I do it this way, but this is just what works for me and what I found to be easiest. So either way works. All you're doing is you're taking the outside strands underneath the middle section. So good luck, keep working at it, keep practicing, and rewind if you need to.
We don't even own a bathroom door. The sofa set is nothing to be jealous of. We don't have a lot, but there's no shortage here for love. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh. All the pennies in the wishing wells, all the diamonds Tiffany's could sell, all the riches.
The Dutch braid is honestly one of my favorite braids. It looks so pretty and soft. These are a couple of my favorite variations. You can find them in my hairstyle gallery. And then as you can see, the French braid is on the left and the Dutch braid is on the right. And see how that Dutch braid kind of pops off the head a little bit? That's pretty much the only difference. So anyway, next is the waterfall braid. This is one of my favorites. It's so pretty, and it's really, really easy. Don't be scared by this braid. You're going to start off by splitting a section of hair near the front into 3 equal sections, and you're going to do 1 regular braid. And then that third section, you're just going to drop it. So the bottom section you're going to drop, and you're going to replace it with a new section. And then braid it over the middle, transfer all 3 sections into your bottom hand, add a new section to the top strand, braid it over the middle. This is like a regular French braid. And then that bottom strand, you're going to drop it. Then just grab a new section underneath the braid and braid it over the middle section. Transfer those 3 sections into your bottom hand, add a new section into the top, and just continue this process. So the waterfall braid really isn't that hard. I think it just looks difficult because it's so pretty. But now you know how to do it. So I want you to wear it and I want you to practice it. And if you're having trouble understanding this braid, just rewind it and keep practicing until you get it. You can totally do it.
Take out, we make conversation all about all the pennies in the wishing wells, all the diamonds Tiffany's could sell, all the riches put together, all the sunny California weather, all the pennies in the wishing wells, all the diamonds Tiffany's could sell, all the riches put together, all the sunny California weather could not make me love you any better.
Once you've wrapped the braid around your head, go ahead and secure it with a bobby pin. And then these are some of my favorite variations that I usually will wear with the waterfall braid. So next up is the lace braid. And this braid is very similar to a regular French braid, except we aren't adding any hair into one of the sides. So that's kind of what determines a lace braid. As you can see, I've done a regular French braid. I've added hair into the top section, and then that bottom section, I'm just going to directly braid over the middle. So I'm not adding hair to that bottom section. Add a new section of hair to the top strand. Don't add any hair to the bottom, just braid it over the middle. So in this braid, I'm not adding any hair to that bottom section, but in other lace braids I've done, I've only added hair into the bottom section and not the top. So it really just depends on the hairstyle that you're doing, but this is your lace braid. So hopefully you guys can practice along, and make sure to rewind it if you need some extra help.
I'm gonna go and take a chance. I'm gonna live a crazy dream, impossible as it may seem. Doesn't matter what the future brings, I'm gonna live a crazy dream. And I wanna hold the whole wide world right here in my open hands. And maybe I'm just a little girl with great big plans. I wanna hold the whole wide world right here in my open hands. And maybe I'm just a little girl with great big plans.
Once you've wrapped the braid around your head, you're going to go ahead and finish it off with a regular 3-strand braid. And then these are some of my very favorite variations with the lace braid. As you can see, there are so many different styles you can wear the lace braid with, and I love that it's so versatile and flexible. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and please subscribe and like this video if you learned something new. You can find me at twistmepretty.com, and I'm on Instagram at twistmepretty. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye!